Hi friends, it's Teacher Ulrich here. How's it going? Great. Thanks for joining me again today for Wordly Wise Book 5, Lesson 9. Today we will finish Lesson 9. It is time for Day 5. Now in today's lesson, we will finish Lesson 9 by taking on Test 9. So make sure that you have Test 9 with you ready to go. It's this test, Lesson 9. Great. So, let's start by writing our names here. And today's date. So write the day on which you write the test. Excellent. First thing, we have to read the instruction. Find a synonym for each bold word, then fill in the circle next to your answer. Do you remember what a synonym is? A synonym is a word with the same or similar meaning. So let's find the synonyms for the bold words. Number 1. My subscription will terminate at the end of the month. So you get a subscription for a magazine or for an online website subscription. So which word has a similar meaning to terminate? Is it A, begin, B, change, C, end, D, increase? My subscription will terminate at the end of the month. Terminate and C, end. Those are synonyms. Number 2, home prices are soaring. What's the synonym for soaring in this sentence? Is it A, decreasing, B, rising, C, dropping, D, changing? Home prices are soaring. The synonym for soaring is B, rising, going up. Number 3, I have a significant reason for asking you here. What is the synonym for significant? Is it A, secret, B, personal, C, embarrassing, D, important? I have a significant reason for asking you here. The synonym for significant is D, important. Number 4. The heroic dog carried the duckling to safety. What's the synonym for heroic? Is it A, huge, B, wary, C, brave, D, strong? The heroic dog carried the duckling to safety. The synonym for heroic here is C, brave, not scared. Number 5. The experiment showed that Dr. Yuan was correct. What's the synonym for experiment? Is it A, test, B, report, C, article, D, committee? The experiment showed that Dr. Yuan was correct. So it's experiment and A, test. So you can test something, you can test a formula to see if it's correct. A test can also be experiment. Number 6, we all saw through Nikki's flimsy excuse. So, which word is a synonym for flimsy? A, rude, B, feeble, C, believable, D, embarrassing? We all saw through Nikki's flimsy excuse. So it's flimsy and B, feeble. which means not believable. Next, for these questions, let's read this instruction. Find an antonym for each bold word, then fill in the circle next to your answer. Do you remember what an antonym is? Yes, it's the opposite meaning. Number 7. John came up with an absurd plan. So what's the antonym for absurd? Is it A, detailed, B, foolish, C, ingenious, so very smart, ingenious, very smart, D, simple? John came up with an absurd plan. What's the synonym? Antonym, sorry. So the antonym for absurd is C, ingenious. So in, the prefix in, doesn't make it the opposite meaning. Ingenious means something that's very clever and creative. So the opposite of absurd plan is an ingenious plan, a very good plan. Number 8. Uncle Ike lumbered into the room. What's the antonym for lumber? Is it A, stamped, B, stomped, C, glided, D, waddled? Uncle Ike lumbered into the room. What's the antonym for lumbered? C, glided. If you glide, you move very smoothly. Number 9. The spectators left the field. What's the antonym for spectators? A, crowd, B, players, C, fans, D, pigeons. The spectators left the field. So the antonym for spectators is B, players. Number 10. Gerard's stunt kite was soaring. So the kite was soaring. What's the antonym for soaring? A, flying, falling, A, B, sailing, C, rising, D, bobbing. Gerard's stunt kite was soaring. So soaring and A, falling. That's the antonym. Number 11. Federico, that's a name, felt dense because he hadn't done his homework. So he felt dense. What's the opposite meaning, the antonym for dense? A, interested, B, clever, C, bored, D, sleepy. Federico felt dense because he hadn't done his homework. The antonym for dense is clever. Dense means stupid, so the opposite is clever. Great. Let's read this instruction before we answer the rest. Choose the best way to complete each sentence or answer each question. Then fill in the circle next to your answer. Number 12. An unwieldy suitcase is A, unmarked, B, sturdy, C, satisfactory, D, hard to handle. An unwieldy suitcase is D, hard to handle. Number 13. A mimic is someone who A, is shorter than usual, B, is involved in the government, C, imitates the actions of others, D, is under the age of 21. A mimic is someone who C. Imitates the actions of others. Number 14. Maya suspended the hammock in the backyard. What does suspended mean in this sentence? A. Wove. B. Sat on. C. Broke. D. Hung. Maya suspended the hammock in the backyard. What does suspended mean in this sentence? D. Hung. Next, number 15. Which of the following is true? Is a true accomplishment? So which of the following is a true accomplishment? A. Taking a bath. B. Trying out for a play. C. Playing the piano well. D. Going shopping. Which of the following is a true accomplishment? I think it is C. Playing the piano well. Wow, good job. Number 16. The rainforest was dense. This means that A. No one lived in it. B. Its trees grew close together. C. It was humid. D. It was being destroyed. The rainforest was dense. This means that B. Its trees grew close together. Number 17. To experiment with sound waves is to experiment with sound waves. So sound waves are the waves that sound makes. Sound travels in waves. So to experiment with sound waves is to A. Design a test to discover more about sound waves. B. Play a musical instrument. C. Read about sound waves. D. Show sound waves with diagrams. This is a tricky one. To experiment with sound waves is to A. Design a test to discover more about sound waves. Number 18. When you ascend a flight of stairs, you are A. Going up, B. Coming down, C. Taking an elevator, D. Building a flight of stairs. When you ascend a flight of stairs, you are A. Going up, ascend, descend. Number 19. Classes might be suspended because A. The community voted for longer school days. B. An important state official is visiting. C. A heavy snowfall has closed the roads. D. Someone was fooling around in class. So class might be suspended because C. A heavy snowfall has closed the roads. Number 20. At the zoo, Bernard mimicked the penguins. This means that so Bernard is a boy's name. He, A. liked the penguins best. B. Tried to attract the penguins. C. Copied the behavior of the penguins. D. Disliked the penguins. At the zoo, Bernard mimicked the penguins. This means that he C. Copied the behavior of the penguins. Number 21. You can accomplish many things if you A. Are forgetful. B. Live in a major city. C. Join a committee. D. Make a strong effort. You can accomplish many things if you, definitely D, make a strong effort. Number 22. The school replaced the flimsy tables and chairs in the cafeteria. What does flimsy mean in this sentence? A. Poorly made. B. Covered with fabric. C. Pale green. D. Sturdily built. Sturdy means strong. The school replaced the flimsy tables and chairs in the cafeteria. What does flimsy mean in this sentence? A. Poorly made. Number 23. What can lumber be used for? A. To season dishes. So to put salt on food. To season a dish is a plate of food. To season it is to put salt and spices on it. B. To paint pictures. C. To build houses. D. To power lamps. What can lumber be used for? C. To build houses. Number 24. A dense fog. A. Is difficult to see through. B. Causes heavy rain. C. Is a light fog. D. Causes cold weather. A dense fog. A. Is difficult to see through. Number 25. Paula was suspended from the lacrosse team. Lacrosse is a kind of sport. So Paula was suspended from the lacrosse team. This means that A. She didn't make the team this year. B. She is off the team for now. C. Her teammates dislike her. D. She got a cheer from her teammates. Paula was suspended from the lacrosse team. This means that B. She is off the team for now. Number 26. Marco experimented with his hair. He, A. Went to the same barber. Barber, someone who cuts your hair. B. Put a blue streak in it. C. Shampooed it every day. D. Complained about it to his friends. This is a tricky one. Marco experimented with his hair. He, B. Put a blue streak in it. So he's trying something new, this Marco. Number 27. The roofers made a heroic effort to put on the new roof during the storm. This means that the roofers, A. Were seldom on time. Seldom means very little. B. Were fun to watch as they worked. C. Failed to get the job done on time. D. Worked especially hard to get the job done. The roofers made a heroic effort to put on the new roof during the storm. This means that the roofers, D, worked especially hard to get the job done. Number 28. Brandon mimicked Mr. James. He was sent to the principal's office because A. He talked back to Mr. James. B. He refused to answer Mr. James. C. He made fun of Mr. James by imitating him. D. He annoyed Mr. James by fooling around. Brandon mimicked Mr. James. He was sent to the principal's office because C. He made fun of Mr. James by imitating him. It's funny. Number 29. Ryan didn't quite appreciate the significance of his graduation. His graduation was A. A terrible experience to get through. B. A trying activity. Trying, that means difficult. C. An important day in his life. D. A warning of worse things to come. Ryan didn't quite appreciate the significance of his graduation. His graduation was C. An important day in his life. And friends, that's it for test 9. Make sure that you got all the right answers. Most importantly, it's crucial, very important, that you followed the rules and followed the instructions. And there you have it. We are all done with this lesson and with the whole lesson 9. Good job, friends. You did so well. Remember to join me next for lesson 10. When you join me to start this lesson, you can bring along your Wordly Wise Book 5, Lesson 10. So bring with you the word list for this lesson, and we'll start with it in the next one. Friends, I hope you have a great day, and I can't wait to see you again for Lesson 10. Goodbye for now. See you next time.